Hello you guys, welcome back to another vlog. It's officially July now, so I'm happy that it's not our moving month anymore. June was a complete blur, honestly, because the first 2 weeks we were getting everything ready to move, and then the last 2 weeks we were actually moving and getting our life in order again. And so I feel like I was a little bit just like not present. I don't know, not fully present in the month of June. I feel like it just went by so fast. And now it's July and I'm like, oh my gosh, like summer is happening like so quickly. I'm very excited for July. We're taking a trip this month, just me and Jared. We're gonna go to Canada, we're gonna go to Alberta and go to a couple beautiful places there that neither of us have ever been. So that'll be in like a little less than 3 weeks, and I'm just looking forward to that so much. I haven't been on a trip in a little bit, and this will be like one of our bigger trips together, and I'm just so excited for that. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I am excited for July. I'm excited to just get things like a little more, hopefully a lot more, set up and organized in the house this month. I just kind of thought I would have more done in the house by now, even though it has only been like a little over 2 weeks. But I've ended up being really busy. I've been working a lot for Tidy Style, a little more than I thought I was gonna be. And I just feel like other than that, like on my days off, I have been like exhausted and just wanting to relax. And I pumped out a lot of content in June. I know a lot of you guys noticed and left me really sweet comments just being like, we see you pumping out the moving content, and like, I'm so grateful. And I really appreciate that because yeah, I put 6 moving vlogs up in the month of June, and I usually only do like 4 videos max a month, 1 a week. I just feel like I was working a lot in June with the move and things have been a bit busy, but I'm excited for July and just to like settle into the house more. There's still honestly so much more to do, and I'm trying to just be like excited. There's a lot to do, but it's like the more fun stuff, like deciding where things go. We haven't like hung anything up on the walls, which is kind of weird because I feel like the place already looks like somewhat put together, but we literally haven't hung a single thing up on the walls. I did want to share a couple things that I filmed over the past like week, and then we'll come back to this vlog and kind of like vlog like normal, because it's been a while since I've done that, and I'm excited to just like get back into the swing of like really talking to the camera and showing you guys my cooking and car vlogs and all that kind of stuff. So we are absolutely gonna do that. But before that, I have filmed a couple of clips over the past like week. So the first one is we got our turf grass patch last week. So we've had it for actually exactly a week now, and I'm gonna go ahead and put in that footage. We're purchasing the turf carpet. Sorry, I gotta think myself, and it keeps trying to run itself into the wall. The turf carpet is getting purchased. The dogs are gonna love it. Can't wait to see it. So it's called a turf carpet, what we got. I didn't actually really know that these existed. They come in different kinds of sizes, and we ended up doing a custom, like, well, it was 6 feet, and then you could customize how long you wanted it to be from that point. So we measured the area outside. That was like the back half of our patio, because that's what I really wanted to put the grass on. It ended up being like 14 by 6. So we went to Home Depot just because they had the most options in our area, and we wanted to look at the turf in person before just like buying it, obviously. So we got ours from there, and they cut it for us in store, which was really nice. And then we just rolled it up, put it in Jared's car, and we brought it home. And I was so excited about this. I even wanted to do this sooner, but we have just had a lot of things to budget for with the move and our trip coming up and paying double rent last month for like 10 days overlapping. So we really have been like trying to hardcore budget and slowly get things for the house. So we waited a little bit of time to get the turf, and I'm so happy to report we've had it for a week now, and the dogs are so obsessed with it. I feel like specifically Squirtle loves it so much. I did want to share that originally we didn't really know if the dogs were going to be interested in going to the bathroom on it. We were just kind of like, well, if they do, they do, and if they don't, they don't. And after an entire week of having it, neither of them has even tried to go to the bathroom on it, which Jared and I are actually like, okay, this is actually great because the turf won't stink. Like, they're not gonna keep peeing on it. Of course, like if one of them pees on it, they pee on it and it's not like the end of the world. But so far, neither of them has been interested at all in even peeing on it. Nothing. They're both boys, so they really like to lift a leg every time they go to the bathroom. And so we have like some bushes and we have like a couple tiny little trees in the side yard that they just prefer to go to the bathroom on, which I'm like, okay, this really works out, because I did get some warnings on my vlog when I talked about the turf. Like, I did get a couple people saying like, don't do it, don't get turf, because it just like stinks and it's hard to like get rid of the stink once your dogs start going to the bathroom on it. So I was a little worried about that, but I was also like, well, we have a hose in the backyard and we bought this turf deodorizer spray we haven't even needed to use because the dogs haven't gone to the bathroom on it, which I'm like, this is great. Like, if this keeps going on, that would be ideal, because Jared and I can walk on the turf and not have to be like, we have to have shoes on, or like it's gross. The dogs are just treating it like a rug, which is so nice. I think just because it doesn't actually smell like grass, they don't have the desire to go to the bathroom on it. So I'm very happy about that, because we've been able to all go out there together. The dogs have been sunbathing. I'll insert a couple of videos of Squirtle specifically. He is like obsessed with sunbathing out there, and I'm just so happy they have that now and just have a little like soft area out there to kind of relax and feel like they're in the grass, you know what I mean? So I think that was definitely a successful purchase for us. It didn't end up being as expensive as I thought it was gonna be. So if any of you guys are in the market, I mean, I personally really like it so far. I think it looks great out there and was able to give our patio some literal like greenery. Like everything out there is very like concrete colored and like light gray, and you know, even the rocks are like shades of gray. So we needed some color out there, and it's just nice to feel like now it's more of a yard. We are gonna be getting Jared's grill. He has it at his old roommate's house right now because we couldn't fit it on our balcony previously, but Jared is gonna pick that up this week, and we are gonna have a grill outside, which is so exciting because I really want to grill for the 4th of July here, and that'll be like our kickoff to summer grilling. I'm very excited about it. The dogs and I have been going out there every single day. Really like going out there in the mornings and like editing, and we don't get a ton of direct sun out there, so it's really nice because even when it's super hot here, like 90 or 100, I can go out there, put on a little fan, and it like actually still feels really good. Whereas our balcony before didn't have a covering, so it got so much, not only sun, direct sun, but like rain, snow, everything was just right on you. So we did that about a week ago, and then this weekend, we wanted to start looking for our sectional to replace this couch. We've been wanting something a little bit bigger, and I actually share more in this clip. Another reason, because this has, I'll actually insert a clip to show it to you guys. This has some cracks in the fake leather, and it's like getting bigger, and it's just unfortunate. I have had the couch for 3.5 years, so I'm like, okay, you know, we had a good 3.5 years together, and it's only doing that in one spot of the cushion. But I just don't think this color looks good in here either, like with the floors and everything. I want to get something that's not brown or like orangey brown. So we've known that we were gonna upgrade the sectional for quite a while now. But once again, that was something we needed to budget for. So we sold a bunch of stuff on Facebook Marketplace from the old house, tons of stuff, a bed frame, tons of little things. You guys, I think, saw some of that and got rid of so much that we didn't need to bring here, which was amazing. And we made a good amount of money. So we have been saving that in cash and we were able to put a down payment on a new sectional this weekend. I vlogged a little bit of that on my phone. We went out shopping on Saturday and I filmed some clips, so I'll go ahead and put that in now. Hi you guys, so we are in the car. I'm just on my phone, and we are going to look at some sectionals today, which is exciting. I am not sure if we're gonna, you know, find anything or buy anything today. There's definitely a chance we might order something online. The living room's a little bigger. We have a little more room than we did in our last place, which is exciting. So we're gonna go look at RC Willie today, which is, I think they have other locations. I'm not exactly sure all where they are. I don't think it's just an Idaho place, but anyway, that is kind of one of our like more local places that we're gonna go look at. They have a huge selection. We're gonna go there first, and we might go to a couple other places after, just to kind of see what we can find in store. 4th of July is next week, so there's some sales going on, so I figured this is probably the best time, like, of the summer to go and look for an expensive piece like a couch. And we're definitely going to be like financing it. We're not going to buy it outright. We're going to have to do like some sort of a payment plan or something. But yeah, we're going to start there. I will show you guys kind of what we find. I'm not quite positive what we're looking for. We are going to get a big area rug that kind of lightens up things in there, but I just feel like everything in the room right now is brown. The floors are brown, the chair is brown, the TV stand is brown, the couch right now is like orangey brown. Everything's brown, so I feel like it makes sense to get something lighter, probably like a light, either like a light gray or a cream or something. Yeah, we'll just see. We'll see what we find today. I feel like that would probably look the best to add some more like dimension to just the color in the room and not having everything be like a similar shade of brown. So I think lighter is probably what we're gonna go with, and hopefully we can find a fabric that like doesn't get super attracted to dog hair and stuff like that. But I don't know, we're just gonna see what we find today. Like I said, we're gonna go to RC Willey first and see what they have. I like this one. I like the color. It's not too light, but not too brown, I feel like. And then it does come with a separate, we probably wouldn't get the chair, but like the ottoman we would probably want, but it's super deep, which is nice. You can really fall back in there, but we're gonna keep looking. We just got here and this place is seriously massive, you guys. Okay guys, this is my favorite one we've seen so far. We probably would get a slightly darker color than this, I think, but it's very beautiful, and it has this like special fabric that is like super stain resistant and stuff. I can't remember what it's called. It's really nice. I love this one. I sat on it. It was so comfortable, and we're hoping we can fit something this big. Okay, this place is literally closing this weekend, but it's like a furniture outfitter store, so we're just gonna go see if they have anything left, pretty much. Okay, we're doing store number, is it store number 3 or 4? 4. I don't think I filmed at the last place, but we didn't get any sectionals. Now we're checking out more furniture. We're looking at this sleeper sofa. It's a queen sleeper sofa, which is probably what we're gonna end up putting. This is probably what we're gonna end up putting in the second bedroom, but we're not in a rush to get this. We're definitely gonna get our actual sectional before, and then we'll probably hopefully get this like realistically probably sometime in like August. But this one is only $8.95 on sale with a queen mattress under it, which is kind of, that's like cheaper than I have seen them. So, and I really like it. I think it's pretty. So we might be returning to look at this, and maybe we'll end up getting this one. I don't know. Okay guys, so I don't remember if I updated you, but this is the couch we've been talking about basically all day. It's at RC Willey. We went home and measured and realized there's no way we can fit this. I mean, we would be able to fit it technically in our living room, but it would just look insane. So we've been trying to figure out how we can configure this to fit and not be too large. So what we have come up with is that we could fit this corner piece, which are actually both really large. And then we're debating getting this ottoman, which is also massive. Like, this couch is super deep, and I feel like it's so pretty. It comes with some type of a fabric that's like pet hair, stain, water resistant, etc. And we would go, I think I told you guys this earlier, but we would go like, they have different shades over here, and we would probably go like one shade darker than this. But anyway, that's kind of what we're discussing now. We literally brought the tape measure from the house after we measured, and we're just kind of trying to figure out like, are we gonna get this tonight? We're gonna have to custom order it if we get it in a different color, so we're kind of just discussing that right now. And this is our favorite one that we've seen all day. There is another one that we do like, but I think it's gonna be too wide. Like, in a perfect world, you know, we would fit the whole length of this couch, but just with the setup of our living room, we don't want it to be like you can't walk around the couch, or we don't want you to like walk in the front door to just a corner of a couch. So that's kind of what we're trying to figure out right now. But I do love this couch. I think it's so beautiful. It is on sale. Pretty much everything's on sale, so that is what we're doing. This is the shade we're gonna go with. It's a couple shades darker. It's a little more gray, and this is a little more like cream white, which I'm a little more nervous about. This one's obviously still pretty light, but I think with the stain resistant fabric that this is, we're just gonna try and, you know, put blankets. We're gonna just try to be careful. If we have to clean it, we have to clean it. So yeah, that is not gonna come for 6 to 8 weeks, which will be, you know, a bit of a wait, but hopefully sooner than later. We did get a color that was one of their like swatch colors or whatever. So they basically custom make them per order. I'm so excited about that, and just to see it in the space. I feel like it was really hard to picture what it was going to be like in here, so we ended up coming back home after we originally looked at it, and we came back and we measured and we moved some things around in here, just being like, okay, how is it gonna fit? We don't want this sectional to take up the entire living room and look too big for the space, so we kind of had to get something a little bit smaller than we originally thought, but it's still gonna be bigger than this couch, and I think it's gonna be really beautiful. So that is coming. A rug is coming in the next few days as well, and I feel like that will really start to transform the living room, which is probably one of the first things that I do want to get like done, just because it's like the main area in the house. So we actually got a really good deal on the sectional. The guy at the store gave us like 2 discounts, and it was already discounted for the 4th of July, and then we were able to finance like 2/3 of it, and we won't have to start even paying for that until it arrives in like 2 months, and there's no interest. So that was very budget friendly. We literally didn't have to spend any of our actual money on that because we had saved up the cash from Facebook Marketplace. So that was very nice. I think that was the end of the clips I filmed prior to today. So welcome to the rest of the vlog. Today's Tuesday. I worked yesterday all day. I had a really long day, and then I am working a garage tomorrow. My last garage of the season, well, until fall. My last garage of the summer. So yeah, that's gonna be busy, and then it's the 4th of July on Thursday, and then I am taking a long weekend. But anyway, today I am at home, and I am going to go to Trader Joe's at some point. I'm about to get on my walking pad. I was gonna go to Pilates this afternoon, but I ended up removing myself from class last night just because I've been driving a lot, and it's a little bit farther now that I moved. It's like, takes almost 30 minutes to get to my Pilates studio and back, so I just have to like factor the gas and the time to drive. And today I was like, it's not worth it for me. I have been going a lot. I went twice last week, and I'm just gonna walk on the walking pad instead, so I don't have to leave the house for my workout, and I think that will be better. So I'm probably just gonna like put something on the TV, walk for either like 45 minutes or an hour. We'll see what I'm feeling. And then I do want to get a few things done around the house, like some sort of an organization I really want to do today. Girl, I have been living with just my stuff not organized, and it's driving me totally nuts. So hopefully we'll do at least one of those projects, if not like more, in this vlog. I'm sorry, I'm so chatty right now. Like, if you're over it, feel free to fast forward a couple minutes, but I feel like I've been really exhausted, which I told you guys. Like, I mean, I think it's just because we've been having long days, and I've been waking up earlier since we moved, and I've been working a lot, but I don't know, and I'm on my period right now, so I have just honestly been like exhausted. Like, every single night we get in bed and I pass out and I sleep like a rock. Like, every single night since we moved here, which I guess this is a good thing, I have slept so good and I've slept so hard, and I think my body is just like, okay, you've been like doing a lot. Work, moving, posting a lot of moving content, and I'm like, I've been so tired. So I just haven't had a lot of energy to even do the stuff that I really want to do, like organize. And I just need to be easier on myself because it has only been about 2 weeks, and I need to chill and be like, okay, I have time and it's fine, and we're here and everything's beautiful and great, and we have a lot done. So anyway, that's kind of my rant for the beginning of this vlog. Let's get on the walking pad. I feel like we're already like 20 minutes into the vlog because I put in those clips and was so chatty, but I just kind of wanted to update you guys because I haven't talked to the camera honestly, and like, I swear it's been like 2 weeks since I like spoke to the camera, so I just wanted to chat with you guys. I feel like I haven't shown the dogs in a minute. So we have this bed here right now, and Squirtle is obsessed. He never used to lie in this bed, like at the old house, and something about, I don't know what it is, once we put it here, like behind the couch, I feel like it's because he can see like in the kitchen and be like close to the living room. I don't know what it is. It's honestly probably the fact that we don't have a big rug here right now, and he loves just having the rug. We only have this temporary one here currently, and I don't know what it is. He just hasn't really been over here. But Cholula, on the other hand, has been loving just the little ottoman. My little babies. I haven't shown them to you guys in a minute, so they are just vibing and chilling with me today. Hi, sweet thing. Okay, this is what we call a random snack plate lunch plus one chicken tender from Chili's last night that I had. I had some other leftovers, but I just air fried this to reheat it. Some carrots, one of these Trader Joe's mini baguettes, which are my lifeline. I need to get more of these because this is the last one. This is a little chili crisp butter that I made for the baguette, hummus, and cheese. A hummus for the carrots. I've been watching the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders show. I started it yesterday and I'm on episode 5 now, so I'm gonna watch a little bit while I eat. And I watched episode 4 while I did the walking pad, and now I'm like, girl, I'm invested. The team has been selected. Let's go. Okay guys, it is a little bit later now. Me and the dogs went for a nice walk after my lunch, and I did a quick like power tidy around here, which really needed to be done. And now I changed. I did my hair because, once again, I just need that motivation. So if I'm ready to film content, it'll make me do it. So I am going to start, at least, organizing the pantry. I'm gonna film this for short form as well for Reels and TikTok, so you'll see the same footage, but I'm not sure where it'll be first, but probably get some different angles. I can't quite get as good angles, honestly, for the vlog. It's gonna be more of like an overview because the vlog just doesn't get like quite as wide of an angle, especially in a tiny room like a pantry. But I'll give you a little tour once we're done, and I'll also show you the beginning, I guess, because that would be helpful to see a before and after. And I'm just gonna do as much as I can. Once again, I'm not really feeling motivated to do this. I don't know why. I kind of feel like once I get in the process, I will be motivated. I don't know what it is. I just have not wanted to like do anything around the house, but I really do. Like every time I walk in here, I'm like, okay, it's like set up, but it's not organized. So like I need to force myself to just do it, and I know I'll be so happy when I do. So let's give you a little before shot. Okay, so we do still have a couple things on the floor that I don't want to be here. There's also a couple like cutting boards, and I need to figure out where I'm gonna put this and this. And yeah, I ended up keeping my little recycling bin thing in this corner. This is like an additional recycling bin that holds like plastic film and stuff. In Boise, we have 2 separate recycling things, so we can recycle more stuff, and I've always had this bin, so I'm just gonna keep it here because I couldn't figure out what else this was for, and it honestly fits perfectly here. It just has to go to the side rather than the front, which I think is fine. I want to get this stuff on the counter sorted because I honestly just have random stuff laid out right now. The appliances will stay out here and the little produce thing, but I don't really want the rest of this out here, like the tea. I don't know why there's a water bottle. Anyway, you can just see stuff is kind of random. We have like some organization products that I want to actually like use somewhere, and I just don't, it's not cute here. And then all the snacks are completely discombobulated, like what is going on here? So I need to go through these bins and get these sorted and get their labels back on. These are all weirdly out of place too, like we literally just placed stuff. Jared actually did it, so I probably would have placed things a little differently. This felt bin is not supposed to be in here, and I actually forgot about this. This is like some snacks that I literally blanked that we've had these past couple weeks because I just can't see it. I want to get this somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to end up keeping this bin because it's really big, and I don't think it fits on one of these shelves, which is unfortunate. So this might end up going somewhere like the laundry room or something. We'll see. And I probably should unpack this box because it has more stuff that I need, and I genuinely don't know why it's just been sitting here for 2.5 weeks. We're gonna go through the cans and get those a little organized, and I honestly already organized this. This is my little like drinks area at the top, and then we have 2 turntables on the bottom, which I'm honestly obsessed with. I have one that has like sauces and cooking oils. Well, it's not actually sauces, it's cooking oils. And it's missing one because I'm out of soy sauce, but that will go right there. That's like specialty cooking oils, you know, besides just like your basic olive oil. And then this is, well, honestly, stuff that didn't fit over here. And this like giant coconut oil. We have peanut butter in the back because it's not like as cute in that package, but it's still here. So I don't know, this is like honey. If I had like jam that didn't have to be in the fridge, I would put this on here. Coconut oil. It's a little random, but I feel like it makes sense for me. I mean, it would be nice if this could fit, maybe just for the aesthetic right now. Well, I don't have my, oh, I can, I think. Soy sauce, I'll put that right there. We have canned drinks because this is where they fit perfectly, my little things, and I think they look better than on the floor. They were in the floor at the, in the floor. They were on the floor in the last pantry, and I feel like I really like the look of this. It fits 4 of them, so I've been enjoying that. And then I have my little bar section up here on this like, sorry, it's gonna be hard to show you guys this, but this giant, this is really high up for me. Like my hand goes up to here and I'm like stretching. That's how high up this is, but a giant turntable. This is like the worst shot ever. I'll just get up on a step stool so I can show you guys that. It's so high. Basically any shelf higher than this in the pantry, I cannot easily access. I want to be really strategic with what I put up here and up here because it's not going to be stuff that I'm reaching for often, and we will have to keep some sort of a step stool in here, and I need to go grab that because there's not one. Okay, that was the before. It's gonna look a lot more like polished. Let's get the stuff off the floor and start like sorting. I'll probably go like low to high. I don't know, you guys. Get ready for a little clip of just going through all the stuff, and then I will show you guys like the details of the little areas at the end. Okay guys, I thought I would do a voiceover for these clips to just kind of like walk you through my process. So I'm starting by clearing out some things on the floor, and then just some things that like weren't going to be staying in their place. I decided not to start with a blank canvas for the pantry, but just kind of going in sections. So I'm starting off with the cans and just organizing these on my can organizer. I like to kind of do the bigger ones in the back, the littler ones up front, and just kind of go in order of how they end up looking nice. So now I'm clearing out some more things and trying to decide where to put these appliances, and they ended up going right back in the same spot. And now we are organizing some of these smaller bins with like quick stuff, grab and go, and making a little section of these bins, which I'll tell you guys this during like the tour, but I'm going to link all of the organizing products in the description box, but you can kind of see my process here. This is going to be a little drinks area down here. So I have a little turntable and then my tea organizers. And now let's clear out some more of this clutter, things that don't need to be in here, organizing product, and we are gonna set up the snacks as well as like the main baskets on this side all together. I'm also moving around some appliances in here and setting up a little coffee station and just the things that I do want to have out in here. So I'm organizing these baskets, and these are kind of just like meal prep and breakfast. I'll take you guys through the categories during the tour. And then these baskets down below are more like snacky items. And they are going to get labeled. Oh, here's the labels coming on right now. All right, now it's time for my dry goods section. But first, I'm just clearing out some things that are kind of just a little cluttered in here. So we'll go ahead and reorganize these cookbooks as well on this shelf. And I had to be up on a step stool for this shelf. So this is going to be kind of things that I don't need to really easily access because the shelf is a little high for me. And then these baskets are things that I really don't reach for quite as often. So they're a little bit separate from the other baskets that look the same as this. And now we're going to organize the dry goods. So these are already in their containers. So I kind of just spaced them out a little bit better and put like, I don't know, like with like, if that makes sense. But this is things like rice and sugar and chocolate chips and baking stuff. And then we have like quinoa and nuts and different baking mixes. And then in the front, it's smaller things like baking soda, baking powder, little things like that. Now we're getting up top. Again, this is super high for me. So I kind of just decorated it and made it kind of pretty. So that's how that ended up turning out. Now we're just making some finishing touches, spacing some things out. I'm adding a few things to like the drink area down here. And now we're going to use some labels. So these I actually got from Tidy Style from my work, and these will be available on our Amazon super soon. But these bin clips are from Container Store, and I will go ahead and link these down below. So I just needed to add a couple or like switch out a couple labels, so 3 of them. So I think I made like a single serve one, a miscellaneous one, and one that says appliance parts for those baskets that didn't have a label. And this just satisfies me so much. And I love how the black looks in with my mostly white pantry. Well, guys, it's 3.5 hours later, but I think I'm done organizing the pantry and I love it. Oh my gosh. It took me forever, but it looks so much better in my opinion and so clean looking. So we can start on these lower shelves. This section, I wanted to do snacks in these, and then these upper baskets, I will go up. I guess I'll just go up and show you guys. So we still have the thing right here. Here's like the appliances that I kept out and a little coffee station and our produce, and then the microwave takes up tons of room, honestly, but it is what it is. Here is the lower shelves. We are a little bit low right now on just like snacks and stuff. Usually these are a little more filled out, honestly, at least like the chip ones, which is why I have 2 of them. But yeah, we're just running like a little low. We don't have as much stuff as we usually do right now, which is probably good because I still have like extra room on some of these shelves. Like I even pushed some things over to like space them out more, but I could definitely fit more baskets if needed. It's not really in my plan to buy more baskets, but anyway, we do have like room to grow in here and it's not super crammed, which is a great feeling. So starting on the top shelf, we have back stock stuff, baking, breakfast, and then meal prep, which is just like random dinner things like breadcrumbs and broth, and I'll keep like pasta bags in there. Then on the bottom we have crackers, chips. There's usually a little more in there. We're running low, like I said, more chips because I feel like chips just take up so much room. You can only really fit like 2 bags in one of these, so we have 2 for chips. And then sweets, which is actually pretty full right now. And then we have this side over here, which kind of got like a little It's kind of a little random, honestly. I ended up putting these two appliances, well, they actually started out there, and I tried to move them over into this corner, and it's so weird because this shelf is lower in the corner than it is over here, which I had not noticed. The Instant Pot was too tall to go over here, but yet it fit here. So I just kept them there. Just a couple appliances that don't need to be out all the time, so they're kind of like away, but we honestly don't even have room for them in the kitchen cabinets, which is fine. We have a lot of appliances, so it's fine to keep some in the pantry. I don't feel like they're an eyesore or anything, so those are right there. And then I have a little drink section. This is my cold brew, my Wandering Bear cold brew. I have 3 different kinds right now. By the way, I'll link to all of my organizing products that I use in the description box of this video. I'll link, I don't know if they still have these baskets from Target, but if they do, I'll link them. I feel like they don't have them anymore, so I'll link something similar. I like using a mix of stuff that you can kind of see through but not clear product, and then at least for baskets. And then I like having a solid one that you can't see, but it's labeled so you know what's inside of it, to kind of like, I feel like it's a nice mix of keeping the visual noise not super loud with all clear products, and that's something I've learned at work at Tidy Style, and I kind of really like the mix. I know they still have these, so I will link these in everything I talk about, everything I show down below. We have my tea containers. I have 2 of these. These are incredible. It's so nice for organizing tea, and I just feel like it looks so pretty. And then I just have a couple loose teas out on the shelf, and then this is kind of random. Like, I kind of want to get a different system for this stuff, but I don't really know like where to put it, because it's just all these like drink packets. Like, we have hot chocolate, there's coffee, there's like liquid IV, and then these Peak beauty supplements, element tea, more tea. Like, it's really random, honestly. So let me know if you guys have suggestions. I tried to make it look, you know, as good as I can. Okay, then I did my cans. We usually have a little bit more, but what I like about this is you can always push it back and put more cans in the front if you have a good amount, and there's a little bit of room to grow on here because it expands. Of course, I will link this down below, but yeah, the cans, I kind of like to have them like hidden, like they're in the corner here, not like super loud when you're first looking at the pantry, because cans are very like colorful and that's fine, you know what I mean? But like, they have their place. They don't need to be like the first thing that you see, like this rainbow of cans when you first walk into the pantry. So it's kind of like tucked away. Okay, then we have like one of my favorite little sections. It's kind of like a grab and go type of section. So these are the skinnier version of these baskets, but I really like how they go together and how they look with the Tidy Style labels and then the Container Store bin clips. So I will link those down below as well. Over here we have quick meals, so it's like ramen, mac and cheese. This is bread. I honestly keep our bread in the freezer, but we have usually like a thing of bagels or 2 or like English muffins in here. And then I added this one. I used to use this for the dog stuff, and I'm trying it out. We're gonna see how I feel as single serve snacks. Like, I love these gummies, and then Jared really likes the oatmeal cream pies, so those are in the front there, and I really like how these all look together. And then this is one of my other favorite products that I discovered from work. By the way, I hid our chip clips in a little jar back there because they're not the like prettiest, but at the same time, like, they need to be in the pantry. They're very functional. But this is kind of a fun product. It's like a stackable. You can use them for like protein bars. You could use them. They're great for popcorn. So I have a whole row of popcorn. My favorite candy is Bunch of Crunch, and I've found it the cheapest on Amazon in the boxes of like 12. So that's why I have so much Bunch of Crunch. So it's kind of fun because you can do a little popcorn pairing, and I just thought that was kind of fun. But usually I play with these bins. Like, I will put protein bars, or I had the gummies and stuff like that before in here. But this is a great product that you can even expand. Like, some pantries we do with like 4 or 6 of these instead of just the 2. Okay, now I'm off the floor. I was literally just kneeling on the floor for like 10 minutes. So I kept out, you know, some of our appliances again. I feel like they're not perfectly spaced out right now, which is like just me being, I don't know. I thought about like maybe moving this or like putting this down here, but I don't know. I just feel like it's too tall and I want to have easy access to the blender. So I'm just going to keep that here. I definitely want to have the toaster out. And then the KitchenAid is like, it doesn't really need to be out, but it takes up so much room. if it were to go anywhere else. So I feel like it just has to go here, honestly, because I tried to fit it here and it was like barely fit, and I just feel like it's not worth like scratching the shelf or whatever. So like, let's just keep her out. This is our little coffee corner. So we have the espresso machine, a little like make your own with this like cute cutting board, this little like tray, and then I have my milk frother over in the corner, and I really have been liking the setup so far. I kind of like how it's tucked away in the corner because this machine is super big, but it's all together. This is my little produce thing. I love it. It usually is a little bit more filled. We only have like potatoes and garlic right now and a shallot, but love this. I love keeping it in the pantry. And we have the air fryer and the microwave next to each other. I know I showed you guys this section earlier, so that actually has not changed. So it's the same as it was with the drinks, which we can easily like stock up. And you can actually see, it's gonna be once again kind of hard to show you this, but you can see what I added to the top shelf. It's so far up that I literally just had to make it like decor and stuff that I rarely reach for. Like I'll need this ice bucket at some point, but other than that, it's mostly just like pretty stuff because I literally can't reach up there. Okay, then we have potentially my favorite area, the dry goods. This has just been like my favorite thing in the pantry since I did it. I am just so happy with it. All the containers I use will be linked down below. They're super affordable, honestly. And then in the back, I use these OXO containers for like the bigger stuff, which you can't see, but it's like flour, sugar, bulk rice. The middle row is like stuff that we have a medium amount of, and then the front is smaller stuff like baking soda, baking powder, cocoa powder, and it gets a little random like pistachios because I just like to take those out of the bag. And yeah, like oats and quinoa and stuff. And the beautiful labels are from Tidy Style. There are pantry labels that come in black and white. I love the black so much. I think we sell these, so I'm gonna link them down below if we do. So I wanted to just update that the pantry labels we are gonna have on the Tidy Style Amazon super soon. Currently we only have spice labels available, but they are super cute. This is a photo of them and they come in black, white, and navy, and they're really affordable. They're only $14.99. So I'm gonna link those down below if you guys want to support Tidy Style because they're so cute, and I will let you guys know when we do have the pantry labels on Amazon. Okay, and lastly, you might be able to tell I'm missing a label and a bin clip over here. I actually thought I had enough and I was down by one, so I need to get one. Here again, it's kind of out of reach, so it's just random stuff like pet stuff, appliance stuff. Oh my gosh, my arm really hurts. And then I just have my cookbooks and a fake plant. Let me know what you guys think of just like the setup so far. I think it's really pretty. I hope it's not too crowded looking. I feel like this area is like a little more crowded looking, but honestly I had to put the alcohol in the pantry. Like it just really wouldn't fit in the kitchen, and I feel like it kind of makes sense in here with the other drinks anyway. So yeah. Okay, it is already like 7:50. I'm still gonna go to Trader Joe's just because I'm working at garage tomorrow, and I know that I'm not going to want to go do anything after the garage, and I'm just gonna want to start my 4th of July weekend as soon as work's done. Sorry, I'm stretching. I've been a little sore today. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing this. Let me know in the comments if you did. Let me know if you have any like suggestions for things to add or things to remove. My pantry is like something that's kind of always updating a little bit and changing, and it looks different once you like have more food and things like that, you know. It looks different at certain points, so obviously this, you know, isn't like gonna stay perfect forever, but let me know what you guys think. It'll be on my TikTok, okay? So go follow me on there because I feel like the footage will actually probably be better. It'll look a little bit better on there because it's easier to film that stuff, like I said, with like the wide angle lens on your phone, and it looks a little better. So okay, I'm done talking now. I know I said I was gonna do a grocery haul, you guys, but I'm honestly just not in the mood to lay all this out. But here's a quick look at what I got. I got some little flower bouquets. These are insanely good. I got 2 of these. Shaving cream, some snackies, some little bit of produce, eggs, a frozen pizza, some dairy. Well, that's actually non-dairy. My little baguettes again, some pasta, got a lot of stuff. Honestly, I got more than was on the list, but I'm happy with this. So I'm signing off for the night. I will see you guys either tomorrow or on Thursday because I'm working tomorrow. So I will pick up the vlog again. Hey guys, it's Saturday. I took the past couple of days off of filming, and yeah, we had the 4th of July, which was really nice. We just relaxed, went to the pool, grilled in the backyard, watched fireworks in the neighborhood, just me and Jared. That's kind of how I wanted it, just like very relaxed this year. I honestly didn't want to leave the house. I worked a garage on Wednesday, and it's just always such a long day working garages, and I just needed a little relaxation, so that was really nice. And then yesterday I did a few things around the house. I actually did have to work a little bit yesterday, and I got my nails done. I don't know if you can even see it from here, but they're like a pink, light pink chrome. And today's Saturday. I think I told you guys I wanted to just like extend my long weekend and really just like be at home and, hi baby, like soak up just being at home, because I've just been so busy. And I'm on a social media little detox right now. On Wednesday I deleted Instagram and TikTok, which is pretty much all I go on, unless you count YouTube, which I feel like I personally don't count that as a social media. But yeah, that's been really nice. I just felt like I haven't been present the last like month of June. I honestly barely even remember June, besides that we were moving. Like that is the only thing I can remember that happened in June. Other than that, like I seriously didn't do anything besides work and move. And I just felt like I needed to just like not scroll this weekend, and I just wanted to take this time to like be more in the moment. So I feel like it's been good so far, and continuing that on. But I did want to start up the vlog again today because today I want to show y'all a few things around the house. I feel like I want to move some stuff around today. Like I just don't really feel like the place is how it's gonna be, which once again is fine, but I just want to get the place, yeah, like tidied up. We need to do some laundry today, just stuff like that. So not like the most fun and exciting, but it really needs to be done, and I really want to have like a productive day of just doing this stuff today. I was just doing some laundry today, and I realized I haven't shown you guys the washer and dryer that we ended up picking out. So this is as far back as I can get on the camera angle, so I'm up against the door. But we got these really beautiful dark gray LG front load washer and dryer, which I love. I just love the look of it so much. And we actually had LG front load at our last place. It was just like the most basic white model that they put in rentals, but I really liked them honestly, and I feel like I've had LG for washer and dryers for a while now. I've always had a front load washer and dryer, and I'm almost positive, like in all the places that I've rented, and I just like the look of it, and I love that it's a matching set. I don't know what like the style name of these ones is or anything, but they're really cool. It has this knob that you just twist for the different cycles, and it literally has AI wash, which at first I was like, I'll probably never use that. That sounds weird, but now I really like it. It's a really fast cycle. It usually is done within like under 30 minutes, and I don't know how it like senses the load or what you put in there, but I've been using that one a lot, honestly, because you can like adjust the temperature, and I like to wash on cold. I've been using that one a lot. And then there's like just all the basic ones. Same thing with the dryer. Yeah, we didn't have to get a washer and dryer, like have to buy our own washer and dryer moving in here. They didn't have them set up when we came to tour it, but we asked and they were like, oh, we have this set if you guys want to use it, and sent a picture. And it was just like kind of an older set that wasn't like the nicest. Nothing against it. I mean, they would have given them to us, but Jared and I talked about it and we were kind of just like, okay, I feel like it would be good to just get like some ones that we really want and that look nice and that we can take with us if we buy a house, whenever that may or may not be. I wanted to say, obviously we didn't want to spend a ton of money on this. It was something that we were like, okay, we need to like figure out how we're gonna save on these. So we went to a couple local scratch and dent type places, and a lot of those places, they don't actually even have scratches or dents. They're just like overstock or something that bigger department stores get and like appliance stores. So these barely, like the only thing I see that's like a little dent, I will show you guys, but other than that, from the front, to me at least, from the front, they look completely perfect and brand new. And we got these for over 50% off. The guy gave us free delivery, a pretty big discount. We basically were like, we can pay this much, and he was like, okay, we'll do it. And they came and installed them for us, free delivery, so we didn't have to try and figure out lugging them here. And we've had them for about 2 weeks now, so I've been using them a lot and I am obsessed. It's so much faster for some reason than any of the other washers and dryers I've had. Like the cycles are just so much quicker in the washer and dryer. I wanted to share that. I don't know if anyone's in the market, but I do really like these. Once again, I don't even know what they're called, but LG front load, probably one of the newer models, and I'm so happy we got the matching set because that was really important to me. I feel like the gray and the black looks so nice in here because this room is pretty much all white. I'll show you guys an update on the laundry room in a second. Y'all have seen the laundry room, but it's basically all white. We have a counter over here. I put the laundry sign up on the window for now, but I might end up moving it. Let me know what you guys think. I might end up moving it here, or we used to have a shelf in the laundry room that I had the sign on, so maybe I'll have Jared put up the shelf again, but I'm not really sure if I actually want it because I have all the storage I need in this giant cabinet. I've organized this a bit. I'll probably get more in here and get, you know, even more organized. Anyway, that's that, and I'm line drying some stuff because it's laundry day, so there's actually a load in the dryer as well, which I will put away at some point, but it's not right now. Okay, you guys, so here's my cute beanies. First and foremost, sharing a little bed, and I really don't know how to get the best angle of the living room right now, so we're probably just gonna walk around. But keep in mind that this couch is not gonna be here in, like, you know, 5 to 7 weeks now when we get our new couch, hopefully sooner than later. But I feel like it's hard for me to picture how everything's gonna come together because the couch is so orangey. But just know that, you know, that will be moving. But here is the rug. So I wasn't completely sure about it when we got it in the mail, but we set it up. It's massive. It literally covers the entire living room. I think it's a 9x12 rug. I will link it down below. It was a really good price. I wasn't sure about it at first because I was like, okay, it's kind of like a similar color, not only to the floor, but also these chairs. But I do think with the color of the couch that we're getting, which is gonna be like a light gray, but like it's kind of like a beige gray, I feel like it'll look really nice with this rug and like brighten things up. We're also gonna do a different coffee table. Just the coffee table and the couch are so, like I said, or like it's pulling a lot of orange, and it's just kind of hard to envision it, and I feel like it doesn't currently look good with the rug. But I feel like once we set up the rug, I was a lot happier with it. It's neutral, but it's like still light enough, but you don't want it to be too light that it easily stains, right? So I was trying to think about that too. Like it's light but dark. I don't know if this makes any sense, but anyway, that is the rug. Let me know what y'all think about it. So we have our cute little like reading nook set up over here with the chairs that were in the office before, because these won't really like fit anywhere else because we're not gonna put them in the second bedroom. So I feel like this is really cute, and I really like it being by the window with the little lamp. I'm thinking about switching this plant and this plant. This plant is like not doing well actually after the move, and I need to put it somewhere. I don't know, it's just like struggling. I don't know if I need to like cut off this leaf over here, because it's really, it has to be like, both of these leaves right now have to be like placed against a window because they'll just fall over because it's so tall and heavy. I also don't love these two plants being here. I don't think I want to keep all of this. It's like a little crowded looking. What else? We do have the TV stand, which I feel like I'm definitely going to keep this TV stand because I love it. It's probably going to be the only thing that is giving that warmer wood, that like orangey. I don't feel like it is orangey, but it kind of looks orangey with the other stuff. So I plan to keep this because I absolutely love it. We will like decorate this because right now it's just like Jared's Xbox setup, and that's actually not going to stay there, and this is not even decorated how it's going to be. I basically haven't decorated like hardly anything, but I did get some cute flowers from Trader Joe's the other day, and I put those in here, and that's definitely making me very happy. What else is going on? Updates. The garden, which is our little like plant thing, is here for now, but it's kind of an eyesore in my personal opinion, and also I just don't want it taking up this entire wall. So I think we're actually gonna put this in the laundry room, and I feel like it can just tuck away. We actually had it here before, so I know it fits. It can tuck away in this space, and then we can close the door if it's looking particularly like crowded. But I don't know, I feel like the garden is another thing, but I'm like, it's just not cute. Like we debated putting it in the pantry, but there's not really like a good plug to put it there. So that's gonna move, and then I feel like I'll end up putting my record player and like definitely some art, stuff like that on this wall. I really don't know yet, but it's a big wall, but I don't want anything to be too far out, you know what I mean? Like jutting out too far. So I feel like maybe just a little like table for the records and some stuff like that. And then we do have the rug, which is definitely gonna stay. I love this rug. I think it fits really nicely here. I am gonna get a new dining table, and we'll probably end up getting like 4 to 6 dining chairs instead of just 2. So that's not like a big rush, but probably in the next like month or 2, we'll try and get that. I've honestly had this table since 2015, and we just got different legs for it and made it a little bit different looking at the last house. And I still like it a lot. I honestly still really like the chairs a lot, but I feel like they're a little bit light colored wood for this space. I don't know, maybe I will keep the chairs and just get like 2 or 4 more of the same chairs, but we are gonna get a bigger dining table for this space, which I think will be nice. Just kind of wanted to update y'all on that. But I mean, for now, she's fine. And then over here, I don't really love this plant here, and I just watered it, so it has a towel wrapped around it. But I do really like the bar cabinet here. I feel like this will stay. The decor is gonna kind of change. I think I do like the plant stand being over here. I need to put another plant here, but I think I like that. But something about this one, it just looks like particularly crowded, so I'll probably just move a smaller plant or something over into that corner. I feel like one of the things I didn't really think about too much with being in a space that has 1 less bedroom was like how many plants I have acquired over the years, and big plants. And I feel like they fit really nicely into the last house, but even that house, I ended up at some points being like, I don't know where to put this giant plant. Like this thing moved around so much in our last house. And so I do think I might have to like get rid of a few plants, possibly, just because there's like 3 in the guest room right now. We don't have room for any big plants in our bedroom, only like tiny little ones. There's just too many plants for this space. And this is just a side note, but I'm definitely trying to go less boho in this house than I have, because I feel like my place has been very boho for the past like a really long time, like probably ever since I like moved to Idaho, if not longer. That was kind of like the style I was going for. And now I'm leaning, like I have so much boho stuff that I'm not gonna get rid of it all. I feel like that stuff definitely has its place and like little touches, but I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but I feel like plants inherently look really boho and they make the space look just so much more boho. I don't know if that's just me, like that could be completely not true. Maybe it's like the plant pots, right? Or like the plant baskets, like something about it and not necessarily like the plant itself. But do you guys know what I'm kind of saying? And I feel like so many plants in the space is like a little bit crowded feeling and overwhelming. And we haven't even like set up the second bedroom or like stuff like that. Like there's definitely some space to spread them out. But I do feel like I'm feeling a little crowded with the plants I have currently, and I need to like figure out where they're gonna be spaced out. Okay, anyway, I need to stop spiraling about the plants because I know that everything will come together, and if I have to sell a couple plants on Facebook Marketplace, that is totally fine. I would rather do that than feel like I need to keep all of these giant ones and then like we don't have room for actual like furniture and decor because there's so many giant plants. I'm gonna try and switch those 2 plants that I just told you guys about, see how that looks, move around a couple things in the living room, and then maybe I'll try to like mess with this plant too. I need to wait until Jared's home to move the garden, but let's move some stuff around. Okay, I actually love the fiddly fig in this corner. I feel like it really works in between these 2 windows. I know it's gonna get great light, and I feel like it just really kind of fits the space and looks less crowded than it did over by the chair. Now bear with me on this plant because currently she looks a little funny. So this plant really struggled during the move because literally look how tall the leaves are. The leaves are seriously like 7 or 8 feet tall. I have no idea why. This plant was $9 multiple years ago, and for some reason it has seriously grown like to an 8 foot tall plant every time a new leaf grows, which one is growing right now. Every time a new leaf grows, it seriously gets taller than the last one. But I did cut off a leaf that was really struggling after the move. You can see right here, I made the chop. I would have gone a little bit lower, but this leaf is also struggling from the move, but it's literally the only leaf on the plant currently, besides this one that will come in hopefully in a few days. So I attached it with a little twine to this to kind of give it a little support. But I think this plant will look a lot better once we have the new leaf. It looks like the new leaf is gonna go that way, so I think it'll kind of balance itself out. I actually do think that it looks better over here. At least it's like less crowded, and hopefully once that new leaf comes in, it'll look prettier. But I do think the living room overall just like looks better after I did that. I went ahead and moved one of the plants that was on the windowsill and the other one just because it was a little crowded. This is what I'm talking about. The size comparison of the leaves on that bird of paradise. It's literally not normal. Like this is not a house plant. This is like jungles of Puerto Rico, wild plants. Like, I just don't know what happened. Next up, I need to figure out what is going on with this plant. I don't love it here. So I have actually no idea where it's gonna go, but I'm not obsessing over it right here. So we need to figure that out. Hi guys, I'm coming to you from editing. So I did have some more clips filmed for this vlog, but it ended up being so long. We're already at an hour and 5 minutes, and I would rather just put that other footage I have in my next vlog and get this up for you guys. Thank you guys so much for your patience, and I hope you enjoyed this long one. So you're going to be a little confused in the outro because we just did a Target haul, but you will see that in the next vlog. So let's get to the outro. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. It was definitely a little like random and all over the place, but things are starting to come together. I feel like in the next couple vlogs we'll definitely start decorating more and like hanging stuff up because we still haven't really done any of that, and hopefully soon there will also be like some more updates to the second bedroom. So nice to have the pantry all set up, so I'm so glad that this vlog kind of motivated me to do that. It was totally worth it, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that footage as well. I hope you're still enjoying the moving vlogs. I don't really know if I'm still gonna call them moving vlogs. Like, maybe this will be the last one that I call a moving vlog. Other than that, it would probably just be like normal vlogs, because, you know, after a certain point it's like, okay, we're not moving anymore. But feel free to check out my Patreon if you want more content from me. I will have it linked on the screen, and until then, well, until my next vlog, hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you very soon. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.